been like, bitch! Fuck that hurt. What are you doing, guys? And welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Exit Music. Now, I found the full game and I'm going straight in from where we left off because fuck waiting. I'm not waiting. And all my fucking slots are gone, so hang on. We'll be right back after these short messages.
One eternity later.
Oh my god! Okay, we're back on Thursday. We're on Thursday. Okay. Oh, I'm nervous! I'm hella nervous. Drearily staring, I can tell from the snoring figure next to me that Natsuki is still asleep. I rub my eyes, struggling to open them. Oh, this is so cool! Reaching out to my bedside cabinet, I swipe my phone and check the time. Midday. There's no point in going to school today, we've already missed half the day. Besides, I don't think Natsuki would be up for it. After last night's... well... I sit up and head downstairs to make breakfast for the two of us. She'll appreciate the effort. I try to be as quiet as possible in an attempt not to wake her up while I slip out from under the duvet. Hey! This is some good music! Props to whoever made this music, this is dope! Okay, I'm done. I head to the kitchen and decide to make something quick and easy so I can bring it to her. Searching through my fridge, I find some bacon. Sweet! I start mixing together some pancake batter after a short search for the ingredients. As I'm cooking, I hear a light knock on the door. Anxious about leaving the cooking food, I rush to answer. It's Sayori. Hey Sayori, what are you doing here? I thought you'd be at school. I step outside, closing the door behind me. I don't want her to know Natsuki's here. I was planning on it, but I didn't get out of bed this morning. Are you cooking? It smells really sweet. Sayori peers through my window to see what I'm up to in the kitchen. Natsuki? Taking a look for myself, I see Natsuki tending to the breakfast. Fuck! Crap. I see what's going on, Alpha. You do? Yes, you two are making cupcakes again! I can feel the sweat on my forehead begin to bead. I'm so done for. Yeah, it was supposed to be a surprise. For the club. Neither of us were expecting to see you, though. I give Sayori a weak smile in an attempt to reassure her. Don't worry, Alpha. Your secret's safe with me. Well, since you're busy, I'll leave you to lovers be. Okay, Sayori. See ya. She's about to leave. I stop her momentarily. I was just wondering, are you going to the club? I guess, since I'm actually up, I might as well. Especially if you're bringing the cupcakes. Yeah. Sayori leaves without another word. I return to the kitchen in a cold sweat, worrying about the false promise I gave to Sayori. I guess I'll have to convince Natsuki that we should cook a batch. She's nearly finished cooking our meal. Ah, the breakfast. It was supposed to be a surprise. I was gonna wake you up and have it all ready for you. Then Sayori knocked and You could have burned the house down, dummy! Look! She points to the spatula at the plates of the charged pancakes. I guess we're even now, huh? Fuck's sake, my shorts are sticking to my... Ah! You saved me, and I saved our breakfast. A part of me wants to scold her for her warped perception of what even meant, but another doesn't want to bring up the events of last night with her. I decide to make a snide remark at the most. Not quite. Maybe one day. Maybe. Natsuki is really something else outside the club room. Maybe it's because she doesn't have to put a show on for the other club members. They always call her cute, though I can surely see why. She is adorable! I set the table and sit down with Natsuki. At first she starts eating almost viciously, sorry. Yeah, viciously. But quickly snaps out of it, remembering I'm in the room. How is it? It's delicious! She continues to scoff her breakfast down, albeit, I don't know, at a slightly slower pace. Once we're both finished, I take her plate from her and place it in the dishwasher for her. So, do you want to do anything today? Well, I kind of promised Sayori that we'd make a batch of cupcakes for the club together. If you want to, then maybe we can set aside just a few for later? Natsuki immediately jumps from her chair, grabbing the apron, tripped him. Of course, she's ready to make cupcakes at the drop of a hat. Let's do it! Before I can react to her tearing through my cupboards and drawers looking for everything she needs, only occasionally stopping to ask where I keep certain utensils and ingredients. Ready to help? Of course. Hopefully I'll be more useful than last time. You better be. Natsuki playfully punched my shoulder. Gah! Don't tell me that seriously hurt you. The door. Alpha, I'm so sorry, I completely forgot. It's okay. It's only a bruise. You caught me by surprise is all. I'm having an extremely hard time trying to play it off. That genuinely hurt. I forgot how much power her small frame can deliver. Yeah, she's strong. She's hella strong. What do you want me to do first? Well, I guess you could start preheating the oven to 350. I'll deal with the dry ingredients. I do my small part and watch Natsuki get started. Oh, there's such smooth music in this, I love it! Hang on, I gotta turn it down slightly. One more. There we go. She's so precise with her movements. It's almost hypnotic. Natsuki catches me staring at her, completely spaced out. Dummy. What? I shake my head as I'm jerked back into the moment. You were staring! Oh, sorry. What next? I've got everything ready beside the eggs. Could you crack them into this bowl for me while I set the tray liners? I grab an egg in each hand and crack them both simultaneously. Show off! Yeah, so? What's the matter with me trying to show off for you? Alpha? I finally got you! Eh? What do you mean? You get all embarrassed when I try to be sweet. Natsuki, you're adorable. Natsuki begins to prepare the cake batter. This is why she's the one true waifu. Alpha, can we talk about last night? As much as I want to fully understand what happened, maybe we should leave that for later. Yeah, okay. Natsuki nods in agreement and returns to the batter. She quickly finishes mixing it and begins to distribute the batter evenly between the cups. I wash the beaters by hand and attach them to the mixer. I start to mix the icing. I should have done this last time. And what, leave me to mix all the batter by hand? Yeah, well, you're stronger than you think. Natsuki huffs with an arrogant look on her face. And don't you forget it! The enticing smell of chocolate cupcakes begin to seep from the oven. It's going to be difficult not to eat any on the way to the club. I dripped blue food coloring onto the icing. The timer rings and Natsuki opens the oven door. Instantly, my entire house is filled with a mouth-watering scent of Natsuki's baking. Oh my god. These ones smell even better than the last batch. Natsuki sets them on a rack to cool. Do I have a cooling rack? Dude, I'm dope. For a few minutes while I'm finishing the icing. Are you almost done? We have to get going soon. I stop the mixer for a moment and plunge my finger into the cobalt sea of sugar. I raise my finger to my mouth. Natsuki grabs my wrist and pulls my arm away from my face. She scoops the icing off my finger with her own and promptly licks it off. Hey! What, you expected me to put your finger in my mouth? That'd be gross. Eh? You're only saying that because I did it to you. Of course, that makes you gross. I'm not gross. I can't help but crack a smile as I speak. It'd be a lie if I said I didn't enjoy her teasing. Oh. It makes her so happy when she gets a reaction out of me. Even if only a tiny one. Natsuki and I ice the cupcakes and get ready to leave. Quickly, I head up to my room and get changed into my school uniform. Natsuki, without her uniform, is forced to wear the clothes I gave her. Seeing as most of the teachers will already have left by the time we arrive, she shouldn't end up getting into any trouble. I returned to the kitchen for a moment and grabbed some tin foil and covered the cupcakes with it to protect them. Natsuki notices and heads out the door, and I follow. As we're walking down the street, Sayori calls to us from her door. Hey! Oh. Natsuki grabs my arm, signaling me to stop walking as Sayori catches up. Oh! I could smell those from my house! I can't wait! I can't help but always have a smile on my face while I'm playing this game. The school looks amazing! Natsuki, Sayori and I have made our way to the school. Sayori is acting quite normal, considering what happened just days ago. Come to think of it, Natsuki is too. Perhaps they don't like to dwell on the dark times. I don't blame them. I just can't help but being reminded of their traumatic experiences. Within a few minutes, we arrive at the school. Only a few students trickle out of the door as it's the end of the school day. The three of us make our way to the club room, being careful not to drop the cupcakes. I set the cupcakes down on the desk near the door. Hey, Yuri! Sayori runs up to Yuri and gives her a hug. Ah! Sayori! Sorry, you startled me. Where have you two been? Not feeling well? Yeah, I wasn't feeling so good the past few days. I was really sick. Me too! Well, I'm glad you two are back now. And healthy. Yeah. But Natsuki, where's your uniform? Oh, it was dirty and I didn't have time to wash it. But you'll get in all sorts of trouble with the teachers if they see you out of uniform. Well, that's why I skipped the rest of the school day. Yuri stares down at Natsuki doubtfully. Instead of calling her out though, she changes the subject. By the way, I have a surprise for you all. Oh? What is it? It's a surprise for a reason, Sayori. Just wait a moment. I'll show you all when MONIKA arrives. Alpha and I have decided that since I was feeling better, we should make some cupcakes. I've already missed the majority of the classes this week, so what's one more day? Especially if it means I get to bake. Natsuki retrieves the box of cupcakes and lifts up the foil, showing off our handiwork. Such a deep shade of blue. They look delectable. Thanks. I can't wait, I'm starving! Not me, I'm stuffed. What do you mean? I went over to Alpha's house to bake and he made me breakfast. Aw, Alpha, you're so sweet! Thanks, Sayori. I'm kind of thirsty actually. I'll be back in a second. Sayori walks out, okay. Believe in her. Sayori walks out the club room, turning towards the fountain down the hall. Mere moments later, MONIKA walks into the club room from the other door. Hi, MONIKA! Wow, looks like everyone bothered to show up today! Natsuki bites her tongue. Yuri buries her head in her novel again. I'm left standing alone, fidgeting with my hands. Yeah, I guess. About time! She seems pretty upset about the festival. I hope maybe our cupcakes will be a sufficient peace offering. Sayori returns, carton of apple juice in hand. Hey, MONIKA! Hi, Sayori! What happened on Monday? Were you sick? Yeah, Alpha had to take me to the hospital. Alpha, I thought you said it was a family emergency. It was. Kinda. I've known her for ages, so she's basically family to me at this point. Besides, I've never seen her like that. I felt like I had to make sure she was doing okay. And what about you, Natsuki? What's your excuse? I was sick too! And don't call it an excuse like you don't believe us or something. No, I do. It's just not a good enough reason to have ruined the festival. I should have guessed that she was still wrapped up in arms about the festival. Of course, I mean, unless you were nearly dying, then I'd certainly understand. And since you're both here, I take it that wasn't the case. Whatever, just don't miss important days like that again, or there will be consequences. In an effort to break the hostile mood that MONIKA is causing, Yuri clears her throat. I have something for all of you. Yuri lifts her bag onto the desk and unpacks a new tea set. It's not much, but I thought it'd be nice to share. The new set has 5 cups, one for each of us. Each one has our names printed on it in a different colour. Oh, that's so cool! Ooh! The new teapot has Literature Club written in script across the middle of each side. Thanks, Yuri! This looks so elegant. Thank you. And the cups are a little bigger. Thanks, Yuri! It must have taken quite some preparation. Thanks. Yuri, clearly uncomfortable with the amount of tension being given to her, turns toward Monika, who hasn't said a word. Oh, good job, Yuri! Could she have sounded any more monotone? Yuri politely nods and retreats back to her novel. Sayori is writing something down. I can't make out what it is, but it looks like it could be a poem. Hey Alpha, come on! Natsuki, dragging me by the arm, pushes me under the windowsill. She grabs the next volume of Parfait Girls from her set, replacing the volume from last night in its rightful spot. We sit and read this volume in silence, beside the occasional giggle from Natsuki. Oh, we're back to reading with Natsuki! After around 20 minutes, Monika clears her throat to get our attention from across the clubroom. Ahem! Okay, everyone! It's time to share poems! I left my poem for Natsuki at home. I'm assuming Natsuki was unable to write one, and presumably Sayori too. Well, none of you even tried to? We all stay silent. I did, but maybe we should wait until tomorrow. Natsuki and Sayori probably couldn't write one because they feel so ill. I'm not sure about... Fine! Tomorrow it is then! We'll all gather around this table. Monika is spacing out. Something else must be bothering her. Either way, still no excuse to be so cold toward all of us. You know, I've been excited to use the new tea set. I'm going to boil the kettle. I assume you'll all be having a cup of tea. I nod silently. I'll get the cupcakes. Monika pulls a fresh piece of paper from her notebook and begins writing. Natsuki sets the cupcakes down at the center of the table. Yuri returns with the kettle. Monika seems to be oblivious as to what's going on around her. She's writing furiously, pressing the pen deep into the paper. Steam begins to flow from the kettle. I thought it was going to say steam begins to flow from the pen. That would have been really cool, but that would have been so anime. And Yuri transfers the water into the pot. Yuri pours the tea into each of our respective cups. Moments of silence go by, as if they were hours. Monika's really killed the mood with her attitude. Sayori's already pilfered a cupcake from the tray and bites down on it. Well, Natsuki, these are the best ones yet. You just haven't tried this recipe yet. Sayori, reaching for her cup of tea, accidentally tips it and spilling its contents over Monika's notepad. Uh-oh. Jesus, do you always have to be such a klutz? Get your act together, you're supposed to be vice president! Monika's sudden snap takes us all off guard. Sayori, clearly flustered, knocks the overturned teacup onto the ground, scattering it across the clubroom floor. For Christ's sake, Sayori, do you ever pay attention to what you're doing? What? You're sorry again? Just like you're sorry about not showing up for the festival? And dragging Alpha to the hospital with you? That was pretty selfish of you. If Alpha were here, we could have just continued on without you. Or Natsuki, considering she would have weaseled her way out of reading anyway. Everyone beside Monika is in utter shock. Hospital? Why is she being so hostile? Sayori rushes out the clubroom crying, quickly followed by Natsuki, who's attempting to comfort her. Yuri has moved from her usual seat to the other side of the room, her face buried in her novel. I stand and Monika glares at me. Monika, what the hell are you doing? Go take care of her! She clearly can't take care of herself. I want to scream at her after what she just did. I have an urge to slap her. Instead, I rush out the door to console Sayori and Natsuki. I can hear them in the hallway stairs, Natsuki's sobbing filling the otherwise silent hall. I run up the stairs to see her crying on a bench, Natsuki alongside her. Hey, it's okay. Monika's just being I don't know what she's doing, okay? She probably had a really bad day or something. She's just taking it out on you. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. What I'm trying to say is, don't take it to heart. She knows we were all looking forward to the festival. Maybe she just takes things like this a little harder than the rest of us. I don't care, Alpha. That's not how you speak to people. I'm going home. Sayori stands. Oh crap. I'll walk with you tomorrow. But until Monika stops her campaign to hurt everyone, I'm staying the hell away from the club. Sayori wipes the remainder of her tears from her cheeks. You two have fun dealing with her. Tell her if she wants to talk. She knows where I live. Wait. Sayori, come back. We'll all sort it out together. Doesn't that sound better? Yeah, come on, Sayori. It'll be easier this way. Sayori's entire attitude shifts. She's no longer crying. Her face is completely blank. She turns to me. Alpha, I'll see you later. I'm leaving. We can walk home with you. I don't really want to go back in there anyway. Yeah, me either. Sayori looks at the two of us and shakes her head. No. I just want to be alone right now. Okay, well, you should join us for dinner tonight. Natsuki gives me an odd look. Yeah! Did you just say join us? Well, yeah. Part of the reason why Natsuki was already at my house this morning, she had a really bad night and... No. I'll just stay at home. Maybe my mom will order some takeout. Have fun. Natsuki turns and heads down the stairs. I've never seen her like that. Not even when I caught her trying to... Natsuki, could you give me a second? What are you doing? I need to call someone, quickly. Natsuki nods and takes off to wait at the end of the hallway. I'm worried I ring her mother, who's already at home. I explain what happens and she tells me there's no reason to be worried. She explains that the doctor has given her some antidepressants during the last trip to the hospital. She tells me it could be just a side effect of the drugs. I let her know that I'm still concerned and to please keep an eye on her. Sayori's mum brushes me off and wishes me a good day. Still worried sick about Sayori, I catch up to Natsuki. Listen, do you want to go back to the club or... Like hell I'm going back! Not while that bitch is there! Well, I still need to get my bag and stuff, so I guess I'll meet you back at the entrance. You okay with that? Fine. I'll wait. Thanks. Hurry up, though. I take off downstairs to the club room. Bursting through the door, Yuri nearly jumps out of her seat, and Monika, writing a new dryer page on her notepad, turns to face me. What do you want? None of your business. Leaning down at my desk, I pick up my backpack and sling it over my shoulders. Moving back towards the exit, Monika tries to get my attention. Alpha, what's wrong with you? I turn and stare at her in utter disbelief. What the fuck is wrong with you, Monika? Ever since we accidentally ruined your club event, you've been nothing but pure venom for the club. You were needlessly rude to both Sayori and Natsuki, neither of which were in a mental state capable of handling that right now. I understand it was a big day, and it was important to you. But you have no right to lose your shit on us! And don't think I don't hear about what you said to Yuri. I was only partly telling the truth. I knew that Monika had said something to Yuri, but I didn't know what. Oh, is that so, Alpha? You do know what she's been doing, don't you? Yeah, I do. Yuri's eyes are locked onto me, peering over her book. She's shocked, but won't call my bluff. Yeah, she's been trying to sabotage the club, we know! She doesn't want any new members. Not only that, I caught her rummaging through your stationery yesterday. I only told her that she was being a selfish bitch. Monika turns and points at Yuri. You can't fool me, Yuri. I know exactly what's going on here. Monika, that's way over the line. How paranoid are you to think? Shut up and listen to me. You're the real reason the festival was cancelled. I could give a shit that Sayori is sick, of course. Yuri just wanted me to let it go. So I should tell you the same thing I told her. This is my club. We do what I say. Do I make myself clear? Crystal. But there's one thing. Yuri, care to explain? Fuck you, Monika. You crazy bitch. Do you not see that this is... Hey there! Don't cut too deep now, Yuri. Whatever Monika meant by that, Yuri was affected. Mortified, she drops her novel to the ground and falls back into a chair, stunned. Shoving me out of her way, Monika marches over to Yuri. She stumbles out of her desk and backs away into the closet. Monika follows her. I watch her from behind all the commotion. She grabs her by the wrist and yanks her sleeve up. What the fuck? Oh, what a shame! You couldn't just help yourself, could you? Fucking what? What did I say, Yuri? Yuri stays silent, her eyes fearful. Monika moves closer, forcing her to make eye contact. Maybe I didn't make myself clear, Yuri. What did I say? I can't believe what I'm seeing. If I didn't shut up, you'd tell me the club... That's right! If you dare criticize my ability to leave the club again, Yuri, everybody's gonna know about this. Everyone! How do you think I feel about you knowing that you do behind closed doors? My blood is boiling. I'm about ready to knock her out. Monika, what the hell has gotten into you? You're crazy! Monika lets go of Yuri's arm, pushing Yuri and the desk far away from her. Looking at me, she speaks up. You want to see crazy, Alpha? I'll show you crazy! From behind her school blazer, she pulls a sheet of paper neatly folded. She thrusts it into my hand. Oh, what? What? I'm so confused. That is crazy! What the hell is this? The poem that Sayori sent me on the morning of the festival. She told me everything after. That was supposed to be her suicide note. Suicide note? What the hell is wrong with you? Sayori, she'd never... Monika. I shake my head in disbelief. Wordlessly, I storm out of the club room. I walk down the vacant halls towards the front doors. I can see Natsuki standing outside through the glass. Are you okay, Alpha? You look a little... I'll be okay. It's just Monika who's not okay. Shit! What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Why is she flipping out like that? What's going on? Like, yeah, the festival was important to her, but shit, like, she wouldn't normally flip out like that, okay? Come on, you guys are with me on this one. Even you Monika lovers can't defend her against that. Like, that was just such utter over the line and utter bullshit, okay? There is absolutely no right or reason for her to have done that. And if she knew about Sayori's suicide letter, she knows she's not in a good place. So she knows full well. So why is she acting like that? That's such utter bullshit. I would have fucking knocked her out. Been like, bitch! Fuck, that hurt. What the fuck? You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. I can't really carry on with this story before I give myself a few minutes to think about what just happened. And I don't want you guys to have to suffer through that. So I'm going to give you guys a chance to also think about it and post what you think down in the comments below, because I'm at a loss. There was just no reason for that to happen, and there was no right for that to happen. So I'm gonna leave this episode here for now. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, go down below, give that like button a big old thumbs up. Really does help me. Anyway, I'm Alpha Wild Wolf. I'm gonna head back to pack, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers, guys.